So it says here, at the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire, which is the hailstones represents judgment, but it's representative also of basically destruction, coals of fire and the shooting of the laser. Yahweh, here's the point for the book of 1 Samuel, when it says that the Lord thundered with great thunder and basically shot them, right? Yahweh also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. That's he shot them. Yea, he sent out his arrows, so he shot them and scattered them. He didn't say laser beam. He said he saw him shoot someone, something, which is laser beams and lightning, and scatter at them. And he shot out lightnings and discomfited them. 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 10. And as Samuel was offering up the burnt offering, the Philistines drew near to battle against Israel. But Yahweh thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines, and discomfited them, and they were smitten before Israel. Psalms 18:14. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and shot out lightnings and discomfited them. That's you Edomites, for the near future. That's gonna be you. Just like how he shot the people of the ancient times, he's gonna do the same thing to Esau. That's gonna be you Edomites, and you heathen nations and stuff like that. So going back to over, let me see here. The channels of water were seen. That means that, well, I'll break it down in that video, but the channels of water is that when you have a body of people, let me see. When you have a body of people, and let's say a gun was to go off here, then you would see the ground. You can't see the ground now. Let's say lightning strikes in the middle here. Boop! Everybody would just run away, and all of a sudden you could see the ground, as you can see here, but you can't see it here for the sea of people. So this is, actually there were more, but a lot of people were against King David in that day, and he called unto the Lord. Like I said, if somebody was to start shooting here, all of a sudden everybody would disperse, and you would have empty spots to where you can see the ground. Then the channels of water were seen. When he shot, all of a sudden everybody scattered, and then you could see the channels of the ground, basically, of the waters. The waters is talking about people, by the way, because it says it right here. Psalms 144 and where is it? Maybe 142 or 140. No, not that one. Oh man, I don't know exactly where it is. Wait, I have it in my Bible actually. Sorry, I was not even planning on showing this, but yeah. Anyway, so I have it here somewhere, which is, wow. 144. It was 144. Was it? Yes, it was. Should have made it red. So it says here, Psalms 144:7. Send thine hand from above. The King David is asking the Lord to send his hand to protect him. Rid me and deliver me out of great waters. What are the waters? From the hand of strange children, which were the heathen nations at that time. It was the Philistines and or the Canaanites, both of them. But it doesn't specifically say which one. But those strange children that he was fighting at that time, King David, were the Canaanites and the Philistines. He was fighting against them often. Whose mouths speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. So the great waters is talking about them. As you can see here, I think it's called the Mexican wave, but it's basically a wave of people, because the people are like a sea of people here. It looks like water. Yeah, because this is a sea of people, and when the lightning struck, then this is a great example. When the lightning struck, everybody split up, because they let's say this was all crowded, right? And then the lightning struck this guy, but he was in the midst of everybody, you know. So everybody was just like this. Everybody would just run away, and then you would be able to see the ground, right? So going on. So by the way, Jake has a saying in America, like for example, "Hey man, you in deep waters, man." Meaning you in the neck of the woods, man. You in the neck of the woods, man. You in deep trouble. You know. You in deep trouble. There's a lot of sharks in the water, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, stuff like that, because the world is full of dangers. There's a lot of sharks in the water, you know. So you need to swim around like a little fish. The sharks is gonna get you. Yeah. So that's a saying for, you know, you in deep waters right now. You in here. You know. What does it mean? In deep waters, it means to be in a difficult situation that is hard to deal with. What does it mean when someone is in deep water? In trouble. So, Psalms 144:7, send thine hand from above, rid me and deliver me out of great deep troubles, from the hand of these heathens. These heathens, these Hamites, whose mouth speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. Nowadays it's Esau, because he's the one that is doing this. But the heathen nations are doing it too. That our sons may be as plants. This is also for Zechariah chapter 14. Grown up in their youth, very stable. Also Isaiah chapter 5 verse, I forgot the verse, I think 7 or 8, where it says that Judah is a pleasant plant and Israel is his vineyard. Is also a plant, by the way. That our daughters may be as cornerstones, because now they are not cornerstones, especially for the household. They're the reason the household it's all fucked up. But it's Esau's fault. But that shouldn't give these females the excuse to just go and commit abortions and adultery and all that type of stuff, you know. Polished after the similitude of a palace. Our daughters are supposed to be cornerstones that are polished after the similitude of a palace. If you want a polished woman nowadays, you're not going to really find them. But the better ones are at least in the eyes of the people, these. I don't know what type of demon shit they do behind the scenes. I don't know about that. I do know that here in the Netherlands, what they used to do, these same females, you know, what they used to do is they used to make you pop them in the rectum in order for them, on the time of their marriage, that they are still bleeding, or else they'd be in trouble. They'd be dead. So they want you to pop them in the ass. I'm not making this up, you know. I'm not making this up. So, like I said, they're full of shit too. But at least they're decent shit. like decent feces, especially in the public eye. You know, Muslim, Islam woman. You know, not necessarily this one or something like that. I mean, like this one, for example. I saw East Indian. Where did I see one? Oh, here. Oh, these are a little bit brownish ones. You know, this is of course from West Africa, because they have Islam also there, so they follow after that shit. These are Cushites. You can see it in their face. You know, the bone structure, the facial structures and stuff like that. This is West Africa. This is West Africa. This one is West Africa. Anyway, it's funny because when they join on to other gods, then they cover their head. But when it's about the scriptures, then they will fight against it. No. That's man's written thing, or that's white man's book. And even if they do believe in it, like they go to church every day, every Saturday, they still don't want to cover their head because this is a Hamite. Clearly. This is a West African Israelite. I could just look at them. Well, not all the time. I mean, shit. Can't see them all, right? But this looks like a Hamite. You know, this looks like a West African. This looks like, yeah, this is an Israelite, man. This is an Israelite. You know, look at the face. With hella thicker makeup on. But anyway, enough of this. That's the better one. And even their shit. Everybody's shit, actually, if you think about it. But then, yeah, you will have some that dry. So let me go on. So yeah, the channels were seen and the foundation of the world were discovered at thy rebuke. The foundation of the world were discovered at thy rebuke is what I give you the example that you can see the bottom because he struck them. Because they were so full of people that when he hit one, like he hit in the midst with the lightning, everybody scattered. And all you could see is the foundation of the earth. Because now you cannot see the foundation of the earth because there's too many people. Like if a gunshot goes here, then you will see the bare earth. That's what I mean. That's what it says here. Oh Yahweh, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. So when it was talking about the nostrils, it's symbolically also that the Lord was angry because he was. But it's also talking about the chariot can shoot. It shoots lightning, it shoots fire, all that there. But the nostrils shows you that it's talking about the chariot nose, the nose of the chariot. Let me see something here. The UFO shooting laser beams. This is the nose. This is his nostrils. And his breath, his mouth also is also symbolized as his mouth, which is where something comes out of. Let me see, for example, the dragons that spit fire out of their noses and stuff. Smoke also, and also fire out of their mouth. And Leviathan in Job chapter 41. Let me go back over here and finish it up. So, 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 10. And Samuel was offering of burnt offerings. The Philistines drew near to battle against Israel. But Yahweh thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines, and discomfited them. And they were smitten before Israel. They got killed. And the men of Israel went out of Mizpah and pursued the Philistines, because now they're scattering, they're running. You can see the earth again, because they're not crowding the land anymore. And smote them until they came under Bechkar. Then Samuel took a stone and set it between Mizpah and Shen, which is, here is Mizpah and Shen. I don't know. Can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, or is it? I don't know. But still, this here. Look, are these maps 100% accurate? No, because you can see even that they start putting question marks there. It's around this area somewhere. But this is just for a visualization. Did I say that word correct? Visualization. So that your mind can picture something in your head. That's what this is for. Once the Lord comes back, we're going to know everything 100%. But this is just, you know, going along with the mind. You know, you're taking a walk, and then, you know, you show stuff. And call the name of it Ebenezer. I think I saw that one then. Ebenezer? Somewhere? Anywhere? No? Maybe here then. No. Mitzvah. Jath. Mitzvah. No? Didn't see it? Don't see it? Whoa. It's really zoomed in there. Beth. Hold on. Didn't see it. Right. So hitherto had Yahweh helped us. That's because I think that's the name. That's the meaning of the name Ebenezer. Which, let me double check. Let me see. 1 Samuel 7. Ebenezer. Which verse? 12. I think that's the meaning. The Yahweh helped us, if I'm correct. Stone of help. Yeah. Aban Haizar. Aban Haizar. Aban Haizar. Aban Haizar. Yeah, okay. Verse 13. So the Philistines were subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Israel. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. So, read it again. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. But if we sin, then he will send them against us. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel. Judges 2:14. And he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, which were the Canaanites and also the Philistines, so that they could not stand any longer before their enemies. And that's also because we did this. Joshua 7:11. Israel had sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant which I commanded them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing, which Joshua warned us of not doing in the chapter before this. And still we did it. Actually, it was one person that did it. And because of him, about 36 men died because of one man. And have also stolen and dissembled also. And they have put it even among their own stuff. So because they did that, therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their back before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you any more, except ye destroy the accursed from among you. So the Lord did that. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 14. So if we kept Yahweh, his ways, he would beat up the Philistines for us. 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And by the way, the Philistines are loose from the Canaanites, even though they're both Hamites. They wasn't mentioned in Deuteronomy chapter 7. Those were Canaanites. 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. They were so big that there were 7 different nations, but they are all one bloodline, which is the bloodline of Ham through Canaan, his son. And what else? And the Philistines were from Mizraim, by the way. Genesis chapter 10 explains that specifically. Verse 14. And the cities of the Philistines had been taken from Israel. Sorry, and the cities which the Philistines had taken from Israel. So there was a great war too. They lost cities, they lost people's lives. They took their cities and inhabited them. Were restored to Israel. And Ekron, from Ekron even unto Gath, which is Ekron even unto Gath, which this is the land of the Philistines, by the way. And we lost it. We took it, we lost it, and then, we took this from them in the time of Joshua, and then later we lost it because we sinned to them again. And they kept on living in the midst of us. Don't forget that. So there was always an uprising. It's like they was waiting till we sinned so that they knew they could beat us up, and then they did. Because the Lord put them there. It is mentioned even here too. Judges chapter 2 verse 20. And the anger of Yahweh was hot against Israel. And he said, because that this people has transgressed my covenant, which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened unto my voice, I will also, here it comes, I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them of the nations which Joshua left when he died. Why did the Lord leave them? The Hamites in the midst of us. Why did the Lord leave them? That through them I may prove Israel, to test them, whether they will keep the way of Yahweh to walk therein, as their fathers did keep it, or not. And guess what? We failed miserably. Because the heathens that were a thorn in our side, we started to follow after their gods. That's just crazy. But you might ask yourself, like, hey, with all the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai showing us and being with us and stuff like that, how can they still go and worship Satan? It doesn't make any sense. To the righteous, it doesn't make any sense. Or to the brothers that are trying to do righteous, because none of us are righteous, you know. And even if you are, all of our righteousness is as filthy rags. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. So the thing is that you might ask yourself, like, why would they do this? Well, you have an answer, but you might not have thought about it. The internet, I mean YouTube, was full of these types of videos back in the days. Full of them. They was full of them. But now on YouTube you see only fluff entertainment videos, entertainment videos. You don't see them break down videos of, you know, a lot of crazy stuff like, damn, they sold their soul for rock and roll, for example, or they sold their soul for just being rappers and stuff like that. You don't see videos like that anymore, really, you know, really being pushed, especially not in the recommendation box area here, on the side, here. It's not being pushed anymore because, yeah, the algorithm. You need to click thumbs up in order for these type of videos to pop up. And they know that the majority of the people don't click thumbs up. Let me see. 7 million views. Look, what is this? This is bullshit. The ratio, if you look at it, like, what the fuck? Because the majority of the people don't click. They don't. Even if they're logged in, because if you're not logged in, you can't click like me. I don't log in, so I can't click. But even if you are logged in, I still don't click. Because I'm not used to it. I don't give validation. I just don't do it. It's bullshit. I don't do this. You know, it's not that I don't want to help people or something. Like, I just don't do it. Whatever. And the majority of the people also think that same way. Not even 1 million views. Not even 100,000. You know, compared to 7 million views, and then you look at this, you'd be like, wow. Yeah, but still it's enough for the video to pop up as first. Well, second. I mean, okay, this is 500,000. Okay, cool. How many does this one have? I already clicked it here. 3,000. You can see what lightning does to these people. They was hiding from the rain. Very brilliant. This one kept on standing. He peeled like how a banana peels. Real. Oh, this shit's funny, bro. Yeah, they fell quick. This guy, he kept on standing, like, you know, like but the lightning wasn't that horrible that it burst the tree, but it did hit the tree. I think it hit the top or something. Oh shit! I wasn't even paying attention. I know this video, but still, I see. This is why you see. Even if you know videos, man, this is in India. Even if you know videos, man, you know it. This is in India. It doesn't look like India to me. India doesn't look like this. This is Europe, man. Huh? Oh, it's a city in India. Okay, cool. No. Okay, then it's okay. It looked like Europe, but yeah, who built this? Who set this up? It's Esau. Yeah. Blessed places and best places and good gone. Anyway, the Lord sure showed them. Oh boy, he peeled off of that thing like a banana. So that's funny. Right, so going back over here. So from Ekron unto Gath were restored, and the coast thereof did Israel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. This is the coast. Ashdod and Joppa, Lud, Gezer, the Gezerites. All there. So going on. So it says here, and there was peace between Israel and the Amorites, these are Canaanites. And here were the Philistines, as you can see here. Joshua 13 and 3. From Shihor, which is before Egypt, which is all the way down there. Well, down here actually. Here. Shihor, actually more here. Even unto the border of Ekron, northward. So, which is here somewhere. As you can see, Gath. Here, Gath, Ekron. Where's Ekron? Ekron is here. Gath is here. So here, of course. Northward, which is counted to the Canaanites, 5 lords of the Philistines, the Gazites, the Ashdodites, the Ashkelonites, the Gittites, and the Ekronites, also the Avites. But yeah, so in Ekron, there's more of Judges 2, Judges 3 actually. Let me see. Namely the 5 lords of the Philistines and all the Canaanites and the Sidonians and the Hivites that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, which are also Canaanites. From Mount Baal Hermon unto the entering in of Hamath, which is here, Mount Hermon, and Hamath is here, up here. I think you can catch that here. Here is Hamath. So here's Mount Hemron here. And of course this is Hamath. That whole region over there, which the Philistines, the Canaanites had. That's their territory. Right. So basically, from the bottom of the river of Egypt until Lebanon. Going on. 1 Samuel chapter 7 and the rest of 14. And the coasts thereof did Israel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. And there was peace between Israel and the Amorites. Right, because I read this here, that you had here, let me see, even unto the border of Ekron, which was counted to the Canaanites. Yes. 5 lords of the Philistines, Gaza. Gaza was actually the Philistines area. Gath, Philistines, Ekron too, Ashdod and Ashkelon. And the rest here, the Gezerites and stuff like that, those were the Canaanites. Oh, wait. Here. The green is Philistines. And then you had the rest of the Hamites, the Canaanites and stuff like that, which are Amorites. Amorites are Canaanites. They lived around there then, therefore. So going back over here, Ashdod, Ashkelon, and Ascalonians, Gittites. You have to go to different maps and stuff like that, because they're not putting everything in one map because it's too much. Anyway, so it would be too much anyway. Ebenezer. I was looking for it. And here's a pack. No, that's not one. Yeah, Ebenezer is here. Above Shiloh is here. Ebenezer is here. So Shiloh is in Ephraim, right? Let me go back to here. 1 Samuel 7:15. And Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life. And he went from year to year in circuit to Bethel and Gilgal and Mizpah, and judged Israel in those places, which is, he went from here, Gaga, here, Bethel, Mizpah, and Gilgal. Then he kept on circling year by year, and then he went to here, right? So Bethel, Gilgal, and Mizpah, he circled. A circuit is almost a circle shape. Or form. Let me just type this in. Definition. A roughly circular line. So it's a route. This is a circuit. A roughly circle. It's not a real circle. It's roughly a circle. And that is exactly what it is here. Let me see something. Wow. Here. Basically, he went like this, or he could have went like this. I don't know. But this is a roughly circle shape. And judge Israel in those places, in all those places. And his return was to Ramah, for there was his house, and there he judged Israel, and there he built an altar to Yahweh, unto Yahweh. So he stayed here in Ramah, in Benjamin. Deborah was also from Ramah, if I'm correct. Right. or anyway, I need to go read that again, so I don't know. I'm not sure. But if I'm correct, the word sparks her in my head. Wait, Deborah. Deborah between Ramah and Bethel, yeah. She was between Ramah and Bethel. Yeah, she was here. She was hanging around here. Did I have it correct? Let me see something. Judges 4. Judges 4 and 5. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lopidat, she judged Israel at that time. And she dwelt under a palm tree of Deborah, between Ramah and Bethel in Mount Ephraim. Right. But this is Mount Ephraim, and this is Mount Ephraim that is shared between Benjamin and Ephraim. Oh wow, can get on that word. Bethel is between Benjamin and Ephraim, and she had a circuit that she followed here, hanging around here and stuff like that. So she was there, hanging around there. Bethel and Mount Ephraim, which is this one, Bethel and Mount Ephraim. Just like how Jebus or Jerusalem is between Judah and Benjamin, because Benjamin had Jerusalem. Their inheritance was Jerusalem. Joshua 18:28. And Selah, Eleph, and Jebusi, which is here, Jebus, which is the Jebusites. Which is Jerusalem. The Jebusites had Jerusalem. Gibeath and Kirjath, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin according to their families. The Benjamites did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin until this day, and also the same thing with Judah. Where is that again? Joshua chapter 16. You had the Ephraimites; they had the Canaanites in the midst of them, and then you had Joshua 15 and 63, if I'm correct, yeah. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out. But the Jebusites dwelled with the children of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day. So, you had Judah, Benjamin in Jerusalem living, and the Jebusites also. Therefore, you get this. Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. Yahweh also shall save the tents of Judah first. Why? That the glory of the house of David, which is the lineage of David, as you can see it here, Luke 2 and 4. Was it Luke 2 and 4? Oh yeah, it was. Luke 2 and 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem. Why? Because he was of the house and lineage of David. So the house of David is the lineage of David. The house of Judah is the lineage of Judah. That's all Judites. The house of David is specifically the lineage of David, because Joseph was of the house of David. That means the lineage of David. He's not from the, he's from the house of Judah, yes, but he's not from the house of well, what's a prominent Judite? No, he is from Japan. Wait, just there's another Judite that was a king that is not of the bloodline of David. So then he would be the house of whatever, Michael or something. You know, the house of Michael. That's Michael, his house. In the Hebrew, when it says house of David, it says David's house. Right, your household, meaning your loins, right? So that the glory of the lineage of David, the royal bloodline, and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the great men of Benjamin, and Judah was there too, do not magnify themselves against the entire tribe of Judah. So the nobles of David and the greats and the nobles of Jerusalem, which is Benjamin and stuff like that, should not magnify themselves against the entire tribe of Judah. Because you have guys like this. Where is he again? Here, let me see something. You have Judites like this talking shit because they got money, and they are in a royal status right now. Where did I put it? Wow. Okay, can't find it right now. Let's leave that. No, I'm not leaving it. I mean, like, wait. You got weirdos like this. There's many of them. Little Boosie is also one of them bitch ass niggas that also talk shit on the less on so-called fortunate ones with money, fortunate with money. Judites, they talking shit because listen, the rich of our people, they live in like royalties right now. You know, they live like princes because that is in the position that they are financially wise. They live in like princes. The people that have a lot of money in America, they live like princes. And then you have guys like this that are calling his own fans broke.
Got the shit back bad because your dumb ass believe y'all doing on earth. Well, nigga is trying to kill y'all. You motherfuckers ain't doing shit. Why niggas aiming to kill you? You dumb motherfucker. Take the vaccine, you stupid fuck. Y'all fucking up the population. If these shows get canceled and I start losing money,
He's all about that money. If the shows get canceled and I start losing money because you dumb motherfucker, you broke motherfuckers, don't want to wear masks and shit like that, you know, stuff like that. Let me see. He also boasts about having a bigger car and than the rest of his own people. He's a very, very feminine man. Let me see. Buy his car. He bought a car just because people were bullying him. Let me see here. This dude cashes out on $450,000 electric Rolls Royce after fans bully him for buying a Tesla truck, that ugly car. And they was making fun of him with that ugly Tesla car. So he was like, you know what? Just to prove myself, I'm gonna go buy me a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. It still missed it up. Rolls Royce. I don't know. He went and bought him this one. I think it's this one. I don't know. I didn't look it up because I'm not interested. I just heard him say that shit, and I was like, oh, this nigga. Somebody brought it to my. I saw it. Anyway, you have a lot of people that are against him, of course, for the shit that he talking about. Cancel. You know, you embarrassing us, Pimp C voice. Anyway, this guy is emotional. Only emotions can make you go spend $450,000. You're emotional. You got wrecked. You probably heard you lost sleep. Like, man, they making fun of me when mine come out. I'm gonna show them. What? That's how you prove yourself? Real bosses move in silence. What they have is their business. The rest of the world doesn't need to know what you have or what you don't have. Even this one is a little bit level-headed. Always stay low-key and off the radar. Too many people are jealous and hate what another person can do. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, whatever. Fuck this dude. Stay safe. We need to crash that shit. People might think, you hating, you're jealous. Really? I don't think I'm jealous, man. Not of this guy. And not of anyone. With all these fancy things. I think you're stupid. You have nothing, actually. So let me leave it at that. I wanted to grab a few scriptures, but I'm gonna go on. But I'd rather not do that. So let me go here. No. Here. Oh yeah, I was already done. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Oops.